In previous video, we show how to use oscilloscope to collect the waveform output from the function generator, and how to read the scales, vertical scale, horizontal scale on the oscilloscope by reading the divisions. For example, here is 1 volts for one division for the vertical axis, and it's 0.5 millisecond, 500 microsecond per division for each horizontal scale. So in this video, we're going to show how we can use the vernier knob to tune the waveform to make it occupy the screen as much as possible. And we also show how we can use the average acquisition mode for the oscilloscope. So now if we want to make the waveform to occupy the screen as much as possible, so we try to tune the scale by this knob as we discussed in previous video. So it goes small, right? I want to get it large, occupy the screen as much as possible. But once we tune a little bit more, it goes beyond the screen. It goes back. So there's some gaps, some margins on the top, on the bottom. So now we need to use a vernier function. Let's press it, so then we can get the vernier fine-tune mode. So we can make it large. It goes small, large, so we can do all the way up, occupying as much as possible for the screen. So most time we use average mode to acquire the data from the function generator or from the circuit input into the oscilloscope. So what's the difference between normal mode and average mode? So average is average multiple collections, then showing the average, which is a more precise method. So how to switch between normal mode and average mode? So we press acquire button here, acquire. So we see the normal here. If we want to change it to average, press the soft key. So use this small knob to choose. To choose average. Once we choose average, press this knob. Press knob. So then, how many waveforms we average? So you see a small number here. Now it's 8. We can tune it to be 16, 32. 64, 128, 256. So the larger the number of the average, the more precise. However, it takes a longer time, right? So now we can tune it to 8. Just for example. Once it's done, press it, then press to remove this menu. So in the next video, we're going to use MATLAB to collect the data of this 1000 Hz, 5 volts peak-to-peak sinusoidal wave. So we're going to use 4 different ways to collect them. So normal mode, average mode, we're going to show in the next video. So this is the end for this video. Thank you.